The multilateral development system has been really instrumental in delivering quick and flexible responses to the COVID-19 pandemic, which have been quicker and sort of more fast forward than bilateral donors could grant. Key challenges to the multilateral development system, there exist a couple of them, and many of them don't really differ to challenges to bilateral development actors. Efficiency, effectiveness, division of labor or coordination. But I would like to talk about one key challenge which to me is the most important one, and it's about earmarked funding. Earmarked funding has been rising quite strongly across the multilateral development system, and also this year's OECD financing report has used the word multilateralism à la carte, just as we did in our publications, because it really means a handful of contributors. In a way, it goes around multilateral governing bodies where you need to come to an agreement on how funds are spent and use multilateral organizations as implementers for their bilateral priorities. This does not need to be only bad for the multilateral system. There are many ways where earmarked funding can actually help the system. It has helped the system or the UN development system to grow quite a lot. On the other hand, earmarked funding really has many negative repercussions for the organizations, for their work, but also for contributors, such as the germ bureaucracy, because it is time-consuming, it leads to inefficiencies, but it also undermines development effectiveness. And it is really harmful when you now look at the COVID-19 pandemic, because it also it keeps the organizations from acting flexibly, right? They would need to rededicate resources and all that, and if they have to renegotiate with their donors, which wanted them to use the money differently, that is not conducive to the speed and to what you need at the moment in the pandemic. Today is the launch of the OECD Multilateral Development Finance Report, and I'm very much looking forward to the publication of this interesting report, which has been coming out periodically. It really takes the pulse of the multilateral development system in a way, because it looks at the outflows and the inflows of multilateral development finance. And it tells us a lot about what's going on with the system and where we need to invest. The launch will be accompanied, which is something new, which I also find very interesting, with a series of events across the globe, really, virtual events, obviously. And I'm happy to say that the DIE is contributing to 2 events on the 29th of October, one together with the European Think Tanks Group and another one together with the Dag Hammarskjöld Foundation. One is on multilateral development finance more broadly, whereas the other one is on the UN development system. And I hope to see some of you there. Thank you.